Hey, what is up guys? Ben here and welcome back again to my channel, and today let's talk about the new Jordan 3 collab with K54. And by the way, in case you noticed, there is this tag here that is hanging. It's basically a warning sign that the color of the dark areas, for example the mud guards which are suede, could bleed into the different part of the sneaker. So it's new to me, but I like it because it's kind of educate you what you're gonna do with your sneakers. And also, as you notice here, there is this piece of paper on the heel tab. Actually, it's glued on the plastic support, and I just leave it on because, so that you guys will have an idea how the shoes look like out from the box. Okay, and now let's talk what are the good stuff about this pair. And just for reference, I have here the WC3 Jordan 3 so that we have a comparison to make. Okay, first thing first is the leather. As you notice, the leather on the white cement 3 is really soft and super tumbled, textured, and really nice on hand. But what you can see here on the K54, it's basically smooth, super thick leather, and also this is just a little bit tumbled. It's not super soft when you press on it, but I like it because kind of reminds me of the fire red Jordan 4 leather or the SB pine greens. And honestly speaking, if you would ask me which one I would prefer, I'm kind of leaning on the K54 kind of leather because aesthetic wise it looks good, and the textured super tumbled leather on the WC3 sometimes it really reminds me of skin of an animal. So I prefer the K54 kind of leather, and also feels solid on hand. And it's not that it's the same with the military blues. Military blues are super plasticky. This one is thick but really firm. So I like this kind of leather. Now, what about the packaging? Hands down, 10 out of 10 presentation wise. The box looks really nice, looks expensive, and it's glossy. And if you open it, you will be greeted with this riddled with logo paper, and it just screams premium, to be honest. Now, what are the main key differences between the WC3 and the K54? Since these share the same color palette, it's mostly made of white uppers. I think there are two main key differences. It's the elephant print, which is gone already on the K54. Instead, they're using this super hairy suede that really feels nice on hand. It feels like 100% leather. The second one would be the midsole. On the WC3, the midsole is having this black, disruptive kind of colorway. And if you see on the K54, it's just a better flow because they just use all the way this age aesthetic. And another thing, the laces of the K54 is so much better versus the WC3, which feels really super cheap and flimsy. It's cotton, but on the K54, this is made of polyester texture, and they also have a extra laces, white extra laces. So another points for the K54 this time. And another thing, the inner linings or the paddings of the K54 is using this nylon polyester silky textile, and it really screams premium because it's really shiny, and when you touch it, it's really silky. It's the same material on the tongue, it's just that the tongue is white in color. Okay, whereas on the WC3 they're just using this cotton type of linings. Overall build-in quality, I would say the K54 is much better than the WC3. The only thing that the WC3 is better is the heel tab or the heel support area. The WC3 has the Nike Air, which is super classic, and the K54, which is not so bad at all. It's kind of a superimposed logo of Jumpman, and behind it it's the K54 logo. It's better in its own way, but if I need to choose one, I'm liking the Nike Air. Now, since we are talking about K54, why not touch a little bit on the history? Basically, it's a basketball tournament in Paris, which is heavily sponsored by Jordan. So every summer they will release a collab sneakers, just like this, Jordan 3 sneakers. And by the way, there is also a black version of this pair. It was released like few years ago, but I kind of like this colorway because the black one really reminds me of the J Balvin color blocking, which I'm not really a fan of. And if you can see on the midsole, there are some colors here that really represents the color of the flag of the France. So the blue and the red, also the white, which is predominantly the color of the sneakers. So it's really related to France and also the tournament. And for the lace swap, by the way, I put here the cream laces, and the inspiration behind the swap is the Jordan 3 Ama Manier, which is basically they're sharing the same color on the midsole and outsole, the age aesthetic, and yeah, like I said, why not put the cream laces? And some peoples may not like it because they don't like the age aesthetic, the yellowing on the outsoles and midsoles, but it's really super subjective. Point here is that I'm giving you some options, or you can also use the extra white laces. In terms of styling, in my case, I always prefer wearing tapered or slim fit type of jeans or pants in the Jordan 3 silhouette. The thing is, I don't really like if I wear some baggy or those relaxed kind of fit, because it will cover the tongue and the backside of the sneakers, and as soon as it covers it, I don't like the silhouette anymore. It really reminds me of Jordan 2 already, which I'm not a fan of. So that's the reason why I'm always wearing tapered or slim fit kind of pants in Jordan 3 sneakers. If you don't like it, it's really up to you. You can also wear what you like, say like a baggy pants, because as I have said, it's pretty subjective. Like I have shown you earlier, it was a light faded blue jeans. I really dig it, especially for summer. Just change the laces into white, and yeah, you're really good to go for a summer outfit. And the second look that I have tried is my slim fit chino pants. I really like the contrast between the color of my pants and also the white and black color palette of the sneakers. And lastly, I wore it with my joggers, which is to me the best compromise between the slim and the tapered or the baggy pants. As you can see, it's not super baggy, but still it's tapered and it's still not super slim. To me, this is the perfect combination of both, and that's why this is my favorite. Okay, I hope you guys managed to get some information or at least enjoyed watching this video. I will see you next time. Peace.